Holidays are coming round now. Winter is here. My favorite time of the year. I could get close to my dear, my baby. I could feel the breeze coming through. I could see me and you cuddled up underneath the mistletoe. Anything that you want, just let me know.
What's up, guys? So welcome back to my channel for another video, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So if you guys have been following me for a little while, you know that I try not to go to Pennywise too often, and we're coming down to the end of the year, and of course I don't want to have to go back to Pennywise and all of the Christmas rush. I wanted to avoid all of that, so I definitely stocked up on everything that we would need to tide me over into next year. So if you guys would like to see this video, definitely grab a snack, grab a drink. It might be a long one. Now let's keep it all the way real. I did have to go to Pennywise twice to get this combined haul because I went the first time and a lot of the things that I wanted they didn't have, so I had to go back. And of course it's Pennywise, so they end up just sucking your money into a black hole. So these are things that I have already started. Some of them I have already started using because I definitely needed them. So we'll start with those things that have already been opened first. So I bought a pack of these and I have a video coming out that relates to this. And so, I mean, we'll get into it in another video. I'll let you guys know why I even bought it, but we'll get into that in a separate video. Also purchased a bottle of Listerine. I, for the life of me, don't understand why they stopped making the big one, because we used to buy like the bigger size. They haven't been making it in this flavor, and I think the other two flavors are disgusting. The other three flavors, the brown, the purple, and the blue, taste pretty bad. So I have to resort to buying these tinier bottles. Listerine needs to fix this. Oh, and I forgot to mention that when I purchased the Listerine, that you get this as a banded free offer. More hand sanitizer. Other thing I started using is the Colgate. We already opened it and we have, well, currently using one. So the other one is the Colgate Total Whole Mouth Health Value Pack. This is the paste. The last time I did my Pennywise haul, I swore I picked up the right thing. Turned out it was the gel. Like, there's such subtle differences in Colgate, like toothpaste. It is ridiculous, but hopefully I got the right one. The other thing that I bought that I have been using is the Mixtress J Irish Moss Leave-In Conditioner. You guys know how I feel about this stuff. If you don't, I will put that video up above in the cards and down in the description box. Spoiler alert, I love it. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know, maybe like a month or two by this point, I was saying that I needed to trim my hair. And usually how I trim my hair is that I blow it out, and then I go ahead and snip single strand knots or split ends or anything that I might see that may affect the health of my hair. Now, the blow dryer that I normally use, the comb attachment has broken off a few teeth, and it kind of snags your hair as you're pulling it through, because obviously there's like a rough jagged edge where the teeth broke off. And I was like, you know what, Nisha, this is just a recipe for breakage, so let's not go through that. So I went to Pennywise, obviously, and I purchased the, what do you call this, Britney snap-on nozzle. And obviously I took out the thing because I wanted to blow dry my hair to trim it. But this is the comb attachment that I got. Y'all, for the life of nothing, it would fit on my blow dryer. I thought the barrel looked big enough, but I was like, you know what, it doesn't fit. It just pops right off, and there are these things inside that are like adjustable, because obviously it's not made for my specific blow dryer. But I thought, you know, it had these kind of adjustable snap-on things inside there. So I was like, you know what, maybe this might work. Didn't work, wasted $20. Then I went back to Pennywise the second time when I went back. And I was like, you know what, that one didn't work, and they only had 2 brands. I honestly don't recall what brand this was. I think it was a generic brand. This also was entirely too small. It didn't even smell my blow dryer. So now I have 2 blow dryer attachments and none of them fit my blow dryer. And I love to use the comb attachment. So I don't know how I'm going to work that out, but I need to blow dry my hair. I still haven't trimmed it because I haven't been able to blow dry it. I mean, I have my concentrator nozzle that I could use, but then I'd have to use the, what do you call that? What do you call that? That method where you hold your hair taut and just blow dry it. I'd have to do that. It's not my preferred method because my hair doesn't get as straight, but for right now I don't have a choice, so there's that. So yeah, $40 a waste in comb attachments. If anybody probably thinks that you have a blow dryer that this could fit and you are interested in it, let me know and I will give it to you for free because I clearly am not doing anything else with it. Alright, so I think those are all of the items that I would have pre-opened. I can't think of anything else that I would have already opened and used. So let's get into the newer items in this Pennywise haul. And I will probably try to leave the haircare stuff for later on because y'all know how we do. Now, of course, these are pretty self-explanatory. They are the ultra compact antibacterial wet wipes. Hubby and I love to keep these in the car. We actually douse them with a little bit extra methylated spirit just to make sure they are like very antibacterial. You guys know what the cases have been like lately, and we try not to take too many chances or any chances, so we always have sanitizer in the car and we have wipes in the car. We also keep some in the house, so that is what this is for, to top up our stash. So as I mentioned to you guys before, COVID season, so sanitizer is always on deck. The one that I have in my car is finished, and I buy this particular size specifically to keep in my vehicle. So when I go to grocery or anywhere I have to go, come in, sanitize my hands, sanitize my steering wheel, my door, and keep on pushing. So some time ago, hubby went and he like cleaned his car inside and out, and he got this air freshener for his car. And when I went into his car someday, because we both have separate vehicles, so I went into his car someday, we were going somewhere, and I was like, ooh, that smells really good. Like, no, I lie. What happened is that I was going to work and he opened his car. He came downstairs with me for something and he opened his car and I was going into mine, and I smelled his air freshener when he just opened the door, and I was like, ooh, that smells good. And he was like, yeah, and he came and he showed me what he purchased. So I decided to get one for myself for my vehicle. So this is the Febreze Small Spaces. You literally just open it up and you, oh, did it focus? You open it up and you press this button in here and it releases the scent periodically. So I am very excited when I clean my car eventually to put this in there. The other thing I picked up is a can of Death aerosol spray for bugs. Pretty self-explanatory. So next up, I purchased this Olay Fresh Outlast body wash with notes of rose water and sweet nectar. And I couldn't smell much of it in Pennywise, obviously. But it smells really good. It smells good. So I don't regret picking up this scent. Couldn't smell much of it through my mask. But my other body wash is finishing, and I think I saw Natural Val on Instagram mention that it's very moisturizing, and so I decided, you know what, let me try Olay. It's a little more pricey than I would typically pay for a body wash, but I was like, you know what, if it feels really good, then I may cross over. But I usually use body wash as kind of like a finishing thing in the shower. Like, I prefer the feel of soap and how clean your skin gets and your body gets with soap, but I love the smell of body wash. So I'll go over with soap first, and then I'll go over when I'm feeling fancy with a body wash. So now we have shavers, pretty self-explanatory. I also picked up this Outlast Sweat and Odor Secret Deodorant. I told you guys a few Pennywise hauls ago that I started using, what do you call that? Oh my god, aluminum-free deodorant. I started using aluminum-free deodorant. I still have, so I didn't pick up any more of that, but I did pick up one of these because the one I had of this was finishing. I like to wear this when, more so when I'm wearing like sleeveless things so that it doesn't have the white residue underneath my arm. I don't like how that looks, so I pick up like the clear gel for those days when I'm going out. And I probably have a long day and I need something a little bit stronger than the aluminum-free deodorant, because that is more so of a deodorant and not an antiperspirant. So this helps out when, you know, you have a long day ahead, you're wearing something sleeveless and you don't want that white residue. This is what I reach for. I also picked up the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant with cocoa butter. Absolutely love this stuff. And I saw Kezzy's, I think it wasn't a Pennywise haul, it was like a Victoria's Secrets like body mist haul or something like that, and she was saying that when she runs out of the cream that accompanies her body mist, she likes to spray, like when she creams her skin, she likes to spray her body mist directly on right after to get the scent kind of lasting longer on her body. For me, what I like to do is I take this cream, and let's say for instance my cousin got me this for my bridal shower, so I would pump like some of this in my hand, and then I would spray some of this directly into my hand as well, mix them together, and then apply them to my body. You smell so good. So that is what I do, but love this stuff. It doesn't have too much of a strong scent, but even if you want to wear it on its own, it's pretty good on its own. And I have fairly dry skin, and this really works for me. I also purchased this little bottle of Palmer's Cocoa Butter moisturizing body oil. I don't typically use oil on my body, I generally use cream, but I've been thinking for a while now, like since I was supposed to do this since for my honeymoon, because I wanted to have like that glistening glow on my honeymoon, and I was thinking to make it myself, and so I'm going to use this oil, and I'm going to put like one of those old glittery eyeshadows I have from like an old makeup palette that I'm about ready to throw away, and so I'm just gonna put that into here, mix it up, and make my own kind of glistening, shimmery, glowy body oil. So more so for like going out or like beach vibes, or well, whenever you could get to go back to the beach, but that is what this is for. So now we're moving into skincare, and I don't have too many skincare products because a lot of the things that I had previously I still have. But I told you guys, was that when I did my skincare routine recently, and if you haven't seen that, I will link that up above and down in the description box below because it was requested. I told you guys that a lot of my products have been Aveeno, and I kind of just wanted to branch out and try something new, and I've been hearing so many people rave about CeraVe, and I was like, you know what, let me see what the hype is about, you know. So I decided to pick up the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. Now the one that I do have is coming to an end, the Aveeno. I still have a bit in it, so I decided, you know what, let me try the small one. If I like it, I would go back and purchase the bigger one. They also have one that is good for psoriasis, and you guys know I have my seborrheic dermatitis flare up sometimes, especially like when it's really bad. It gets in my ear and behind my ears, and a lot on my scalp and coming down on my forehead. So I'm considering purchasing the other one for psoriasis. Granted, I don't have psoriasis, but psoriasis and seborrheic dermatitis is kind of similar, in the same family sort of. So I'm thinking that might be better for me. If I do like this hydrating one, I might try out that one next. And the other thing I got is, y'all, I have been draining. I don't even have it here. Oh yes, I do. You probably cannot tell, but because the light is shining on me, I could tell like there's nothing in this thing. I've been like draining it, and this is my Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer with SPF in it, and I prefer to have something with SPF, obviously for obvious reasons, right? So I decided to pick up the CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion. Now, I told you guys I have dry skin, and this is for normal to oily. I was trying to hold out. The first time I went to Pennywise, they had this one and they didn't have the regular AM formula, which could have been used for normal skin, normal to combination, but they didn't have that one. When I went back to Pennywise, they still didn't have it, and like I told you guys, I've been draining this Aveeno thing. It barely has anything in it, so I was like, you know what, let me just try it. I would try it and see what it does. It has SPF 30, so I was like, I hope it doesn't leave my skin feeling too dry, and if it does, I might just have to like pile on more until I find another moisturizer that is more suited for my skin type. The other thing I bought, I've never seen this brand before, Ashley Color Deco. I just purchased a nail polish. I've been wearing blue for the majority of the year. I think apart from when I did my toenails for my wedding, since then I think I've been rocking this light blue shade on my toes, and I just felt like switching it up. This is in the shade Pink Lemonade. So that is that. So next I have some Color Premium 100% Human Hair Natural Glamour Lashes, and I also have the Color 3D Faux Mink Weightless Volume and Curl Lashes, and this is in the style Rouge. So yeah, these two lashes I picked up. So yeah, I think I've always heard Bien Gabrielle and Vaughn from I Am Von Dutch talk about this particular snack. Now, I used to eat this snack before I heard them talk about it, but when I go into Massey or different places, the only flavors they would have was the chocolate, the macadamia nuts, I think the coconut, and maybe the oatmeal. And I've always heard them talk about the mocha flavor, and I'm like, why can I never find this flavor? When the first time I went to Pennywise, I went to my normal branch, which is the Larian branch. And then the second time I went up to Port of Spain, and when I was coming back down, I decided to stop in by the Price Plaza branch. That is where I found it. Finally found it. So clearly Pennywise and South, they just do send certain things down there apparently. So I have finally found the Express Mocha cookies, so definitely excited to try this. I already like these cookies, and they're pretty low calorie, pretty low in sugar, I think, and they don't taste like a regular cookie. They definitely taste healthier than regular cookies. Like, it won't taste like Oreo or Chips Ahoy or anything like that, but I like them, and so definitely excited to try the mocha flavor. I also purchased some glycerin, and this is more so for my Ayurvedic and DIY concoctions that I mix up from time to time. Definitely overdue on one, so you guys look out for a video coming soon. I like to put glycerin in those DIY mixtures. Oh, it's only as I go into the bag and I saw this, I remember that I picked up a scissors. I opened this already, obviously, because I was wanting to trim my hair. I didn't get to do a full trim like I told you guys before, but I did just go through, like when I was twisting up or braiding up my hair or whatever I was doing, and I felt like a cluster of single strand knots. I went ahead and clipped that. My old scissors just gave up the ghost and was like, no ma'am, we are done. We are retired. So I had to get new scissors. It's just the brand Magic Collection 6.5-inch barber shear, stainless steel. Pretty straightforward. Now, I already told you guys about the Mistress J Irish Moss leave-in. I already dive into that hardcore. It's probably like halfway done already. But the other hair thing I picked up was just this applicator bottle. My other applicator bottle, I think this part stopped working and it started leaking and it was just too much. So I just picked up a new one. I was also running low on my trusty Tresemme Botanique Nourish and Replenish conditioner. I keep seeing every single Pennywise haul, or every time I pick this up in a Pennywise haul, that it is, as far as I know, the only Tresemme conditioner that does not have silicone, and it works really amazing for my hair, so I continue to pick it up. I have no reason to switch it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they actually have it in a recyclable bottle, and this lasts me a really long time. I don't think I picked this up in the last Pennywise haul. It would have been the one prior, which would have been back in March, I think was the last time I picked this up, and I still have maybe like this much in the bottle, but like I said, I'm trying not to go back to Pennywise too often. Now, y'all know these things always run away. I have a pack of hairpins and I have a pack of bobby pins. And you guys know obviously that they are different. This one you could use for like pin-up styles, and this one is more so, well, I bought this one, which is like colored ones, in the event that I wanted to, you know, like jazz up my hair for Christmas, do like a holiday style, like hairstyle video or something. So I purchased the colored gold ones. The next thing I picked up, more styling accessories. This just has like the rings and things to clip on. Those are the clips to put on your twist. You guys know I've been rocking mini braids a lot lately, and it has a gold cord in it as well. So just a hair braiding kit from Looks, and yeah. I didn't pick up very many hair products because I think I have a decent amount currently, plus I ordered a curl box. You guys will see that video coming out very soon, or maybe you have seen it already. I'm not sure which one will go out first, but I have a decent amount of hair products, so I didn't feel like I needed to purchase anymore. And I actually, now that I think about it, I bought these before I bought the curl box. That is how long ago I have had this product sitting here. So I picked up the ORS Olive Oil Ultra HD Gel Curl Clumping infused with avocado oil for moisturization. And I saw B and Gabrielle do a video on this. She did a wash and go. Her hair looked amazing. So I am definitely hoping that this does some magic for me. I don't plan to do a wash and go with it, but I'm interested to see how I use it, or how it can be used to style, twist out or braid out, or anything else I decide to use it for. And the last product that I have is the ORS Olive Oil Super Softening Max Moisture Deep Treatment Conditioner. And I am interested to see, it smells good. I'm interested to see, that smells really good. It smells like cucumber and something, I don't know, but it smells good. I'm interested to see how this works in my hair as well. So it was a pretty big size, 20 ounces for, I think it was like less, like maybe 50 something, $60. So this is a really great buy, so I'm interested to see how this works in my hair. Stay tuned, maybe we'll have a little ORS wash day. I also picked up some more hair jewelry the second time around I went, and like I said, the Christmas season is coming up. I might feel a little bit more festive, who knows, right? So just took these up, just some gold hair jewelry. And speaking of the Christmas season, I also picked up a red headband. Details of what I'm going to be using this for is coming very, very soon. I also picked up, because usually around Christmas time, I don't know why it's a Christmas thing and I don't do them throughout the year, but for some strange reason, coming down to Christmas time, I like to do rod sets. And I've been using mousse I used mousse a lot when I had my sew-in, because the hair extensions, I didn't want to put gel on it and weigh it down too much, so I used to use mousse to style it a lot. So the mousse that I had is almost done, and I think I actually tried to style my hair with mousse a couple times with my braid outs. It was pretty good. So I just purchased another one. I decided to try the Cream of Nature one instead this time around. No particular reason why I chose this one, but I just picked up this one, and so I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. Pretty sure a styling video is coming soon requiring mousse. And last but not least, and this probably is going to clue you in as to why I purchased a headband, I bought me a wig stand. So yeah, I purchased a headband wig. Details are not coming soon. It was custom made and everything. I'll give you guys the details in that video, but currently I have it just laying around the house or wherever, and I was like, no sis, fix your life, get it together. So I purchased a, what do you call this, a wig stand, so I could rest her on. She could have like a designated area she could just chill out and do her thing. So yeah guys, that brings us to the end of my Pennywise haul. Like I told you guys, it was going to be a long one. I hope you guys had your snack and your drink and everything else, and you just relax, kick back, and yeah. I hope you guys like this Pennywise haul. If you saw anything that you are interested in trying, or that you have been using and that you love or maybe don't love, I would like to know down in the comment section down below. Let me know, and I'll see you all in the very next video. If you have gotten to this point in the video and you're not yet subscribed, sis or sir, I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss future uploads. Plus, it helps me grow my channel so much, and I'd appreciate you forever. And I will see you all in the very next video. Take care, guys. Bye.